In today's hyper-competitive world, the top 10% of people often secure the best jobs, become leaders in their industry, and live more fulfilling lives. These individuals all implement the principles of the Kaizen philosophy to approach life as a means of improving yourself, becoming 1% better every day, academically, socially, physically, and mentally. Research demonstrates that students who consistently excel in academics are more likely to achieve job security and experience higher levels of overall life satisfaction. Data from the Australian Bureau of Statistics supports this trend. For instance, in 2020, people who held a bachelor's degree or higher were more likely to be employed. Furthermore, the unemployment rate was a mere 3.8%, whereas those with just a high school diploma faced a 7.4% unemployment rate. Moreover, research from the ABS illustrates that higher education levels are associated with higher average weekly earnings. As of 2021, full-time employees aged 25 to 64 with a bachelor's degree or higher earn significantly more each week than their counterparts with lower levels of education. The Australian Unity Wellbeing Index consistently echoes these findings, highlighting that individuals with higher levels of education tend to achieve higher well-being scores. Education often instills a greater sense of purpose, financial security, and access to opportunities that significantly enhance overall life satisfaction. What's more, studies have unveiled that individuals with higher educational achievements frequently lead healthier lives and enjoy greater longevity. This advantage may be attributed to improved access to healthcare services and knowledge about health-related matters. Extraordinary success is achieved through training the mind. Your mind is, without a doubt, your most precious asset. It surpasses the value of any property, any stock, or any business venture. What sets it apart is the fact that it can never be taken away from you. Reflect on the incredible innovations that have shaped our lives. They all began as ideas in someone's mind. Think about mobile phones, connecting people across the globe, or the light bulbs that illuminate our streets, ensuring our safety at night. Consider industrially produced fertilizers, indispensable for feeding our ever-growing population. We owe the entirety of the convenience of our lives to the fruits of someone's mind. The most significant investment you can make in yourself is by training your mind. The most significant investment you can make in yourself. By actively improving aspects of your life, you gain a substantial advantage over those who are unwilling to put in the effort to enhance themselves. Despite the news always sharing the most negative sides of the world, this century is without a doubt the best time to be alive. There's been no time in human history where so many people have access to clean water, plentiful food, education, and a computer in the palm of their hand. If the greatest minds of the last 10,000 years had access to what we have today, imagine how far humanity would have come. However, most students are not taking this opportunity in front of them seriously, and the statistics back this up. According to the 2018 PISA results, Australian students' performance in reading, mathematics, and science has shown a gradual decline over the years. In reading, Australia's ranking dropped from 4th in 2000 to 16th in 2018 among participating countries and economies. In mathematics and science, similar declines were also observed. The decline in PISA rankings has raised concerns about the educational outcomes of Australian students, indicating the need for improvement in academic performance and learning outcomes. According to the National Assessment Program, the NAPLAN, approximately 21% of Australian Year 9 students did not meet the minimum proficiency standard in writing in 2019. To understand the times we are living in, let's look at human history. Hundreds of thousands of years ago, humanity underwent a profound transformation with the advent of agriculture. This monumental shift allowed us to move away from the nomadic lifestyle of hunter-gatherers. With a stable food supply, our ancestors had more than just sustenance. They had the gift of time. This newfound time allowed them to think, innovate, and create better tools, setting the stage for human progress. Fast forward to 400 years ago, and we witnessed the onset of the Industrial Revolution. This revolution brought about a seismic change in the way we live and work. Machines began to overtake manual labor, freeing humans from toiling in factories and fields. The Industrial Revolution was a pivotal moment in human history, significantly improving our quality of life and laying the foundation for the modern world as we know it. In recent times, we've been riding the wave of the Information Revolution. The explosion of technology and the internet has transformed the way that we access and share knowledge. Learning has become more accessible than ever. However, this era of information abundance has also brought about challenges, such as information overload and the need to separate credible sources from misinformation. Now we find ourselves in the midst of the educational revolution. This revolution represents a fundamental shift in how we approach learning and education. It acknowledges that in a world where knowledge is readily available, continuous learning is essential. Education is no longer confined to the classroom or a specific phase of life. It is a lifelong journey. In this evolving landscape, education and tutoring play a critical role. Kaizen education embodies the philosophy of continuous improvement. It acknowledges that just as our ancestors improved their tools, we can enhance our minds. In a world where knowledge is readily available, Students can use education and tutoring to sharpen their skills, deepen their understanding, and excel academically. Education and tutoring serve as guiding lights in the pursuit of academic excellence during the educational revolution. They offer personalized support, tailored strategies, and structured learning experiences. In the context of the educational revolution, they help students navigate the vast sea of knowledge, distilling it into meaningful insights. There are many challenges facing the Australian school system. There are high student-to-teacher ratios in many schools. There's a severe lack of qualified and skilled teachers, especially for STEM subjects. There's a lack of homework and practice materials as many primary schools move away from giving homework to students. The role of tutoring centers is to address these problems. By offering individual and small group tutoring, we can focus on our students and their weaknesses. Tutoring provides students with additional homework, assignments, practice tests, and study materials and videos that would help to build them up academically. And not just teach them, but also mentor them in how to study effectively, how to learn effectively, and to become better lifelong learners, to give them the skills that they require to become successful in not just school, but also in life.